Okay, we're moving on now. Our next keynote speaker is going to talk to us about the digital adoption, is what he calls it. Adopting the challenges and getting ready for the digital transformation. Some of the big questions that he's going to address: what are the digital challenges? Why are we adopting slowly? What is changing, and how can we adopt to digital transformation? Please give a warm round of applause to the Managing Director at EMC Germany, Mr. Dinko Eror.
Hi. Hi everybody, how are you? If you don't laugh about my family name, you can stay. It's not a joke. That's seriously my family name, Dinko Eror. Okie doke, let us start. I would like to start with a thank you to you. You made something good. You are investing in your development. And I found this joke, which I really like a lot, as a CFO asked the CEO, what if we invest in the people as you are and they leave the company? And a very smart CEO said, what if we don't invest in them and they stay within the company? And I want to start with a thank you very much for that. But I also want to congratulate to you. I believe we are living in the best time. I was thinking about my starting in the IT with the Sinclair ZX81 or 81 in German, and if you look what we all saw in the last few years and what is coming, it's a great privilege to be a part of this world. But things are changing, and can we make a deal? If I mention any product of EMC today, I pay a beer to the first guy who raised the hand, okay? But the thing which is really seriously changing, and we are disrupting us also as a company, as many others, in a state of the spoiler in the car will be driven by the software. And there are so many changes in the world, and there is an analysis. 2000 was 15 or 16 years ago. That's not a long time. Do you still remember on the back 2000? And now we know that the 52% of the Fortuna 500 companies doesn't exist more. It's scary. And the forecast is the further 40% of the companies will disappear in the next 5 years. A good chance for all people who are smart and will disrupt themselves. I was thinking a little bit, talking with my kids, and they opened me the eyes. What is really change? We had also the computers 20, 30, 40 years ago. Isn't it one thing change? We can do everything per finger on our iPhone, BlackBerry, Samsung, whatever you had. That is the main driver, the mobility, the work-life balance. That is the driver behind all changes. And then we did a little bit analysis and asked customers what you believe, what is really very important for you. And we learned they want a fast access, they want to access everywhere, they want to access every time. And then something very simple come. They want a personalized experience. Are you not enjoying the CeBIT? It is personalized in the meantime. You feel very good here. And that is also a part of our business. And then I was thinking, what will be the industry in the 20 years? And I took this picture of the car. Everything will be different as today is. Now a little bit serious. There is a very serious analysis of some future analysts that the IT technology will change in the next 15 years 4,000 times. And to be very honest, I don't care. Is it 1,000 times, 2,000 times, or 4,000 times? It's unbelievable. The acceleration of a good, positive change in IT and a business is unbelievable. And then I was thinking what we have to do together. And I'm not talking here only in the name of my company. I'm talking in the name of all of us who are around IT. I believe we have to think about the future. It is not more enough to solve the problems today. We have to think about the future. We have to tell the story to our business people. And there is a very crucial question. Who can help to whom? And I will come very soon to the message between business and IT. But I believe IT has to be the first giving the hand to the business and saying, let us go to the future, let us make the roadmap, and let us start and make something good for this society. My main message is the converge between business and IT is something which will be the society in the next 5, 10, 15 years. And you see that every CEO who has already CDO, or every CEO who is open-minded for the new technology, is already driving his company in the right way. And then I apologize a little bit for German. There is a Bitkom, who is one of the organizers of this summit, and they did analysis, and the people are seriously concerned about the acceleration of IT to follow the business. And then, as we are in Germany, I was thinking, hey, why we always say everything is what is coming from US is faster and better? And I strongly believe Europe and Germany, in collaboration with the entire world, can do some things better. And I have 3 things which I believe are very important. The first of all, we need internet for everybody and everywhere. Let me make a real joke. Yesterday evening, a hotel in Hanover, maybe 10 minutes outside of town, no internet in my room. That is the true reality. We need internet everywhere and everywhere for everybody. And the second thing, which is unbelievably important, I'm personally very open-minded. I don't care so much. I tweet a lot. I'm in LinkedIn, everywhere. However, the security of our data, of ourselves, will be the second important thing. And I believe we as a IT can help the society, the business, the governments to do the good job. And then I was thinking something a little bit German. We always like to say made in Germany. Even if you are not German, if you are living outside of the Germany, made of Germany is a good sign. And even I work for the US company, I would say made in Germany will be digital. It will not be made in Germany, will be made in Germany digital. And then what is really, I'm going a little bit level down. I was thinking for us as IT, I assume the most of us are IT. What is really changing? And let me have a look on that. In the past, I was talking as an IT leader with a storage administrator, with a data center leader, and probably with a CIO. It is a huge move from the IT leader as a decision maker to the business people as a decision maker. And in January, I got a huge privilege to participate in the World Economic Forum in Davos. I told to my people, Dinko is very important, I'm going to Davos. And then I met politicians, business people, the member of the boards, the biggest worldwide companies. And I recognize I have to learn how to explain them the value of IT for them. At the end of the day, we end up sometimes to have a small talk because I didn't understand their business enough. And they didn't understand my business enough. In the 90s, my company was a little bit between very proud and a little bit arrogant, telling our equipment is the best, buy it. In the last 10 years, we changed and started to think what you need as an IT community from us. We seriously took to help you to drive your business better. What is coming in the next 5 or 10 years is to think what your end customer needs from you. And I have to adopt my technology, my solutions to help your end customer to consume your business better. And there are a lot of new stuff. And I was so keen to share my personal view with you, what I believe have to happen. The first of all, the business will survive where the CEO and a CMO and a CFO are open for new products and services, for customers, for sales, for growth, for innovation, and to time to market. If you look with which companies you are working, if they are open for the innovation, you like to go to them. If they are not open for that, you don't go to them. And then, what is our task as a IT? And even I'm coming from the technology company. In an infrastructure level, I believe the software, the cloud native, and the data-driven will be the future. And now, for 1 second, please, what is really happening outside? And nobody get a beer until now. I didn't mention any product of my company. That's good. The first thing, the application is transforming the business. Not only my infrastructure, the application will be the business. What is the outcome of the application? The outcome of application is a lot of the data. You know, they said there are 4 product factors, the human capital and so far. The 4th new product factor changing the world are the data. And I believe our German Chancellor Angela Merkel said the data is the new oil. And then what we really have to do together is to get the analytics out of this data. We have to respect all legal and security and data privacy pieces of that. But the outcome of that is unbelievable acceleration. The new data are causing the new insights. New insights need new applications. And this cycle is changing our private world, our business, but also the way how we are doing the IT for all of you. And then we learned as an EMC what is really changing. In the past, my infrastructure was responsible for the running of everything. If something happened in the application, we switched to another device and the word was good. That was in the 90s. That is still the case. That is what we call the platform 2. But with the DevOps, continuous delivery, containers and microservice, the main change in the IT with the influence on the society is that the application is the main thing and the infrastructure, the hardware, will be much more commodity. If you look the success of the biggest companies in the world, the new company, the new economy, as a Amazon, as a eBay, as a Google, that is what these guys did. I don't know if anybody of them is in the room, but we have to learn from these new companies and to implement that in our world. And then I found the data in internet, which on the one side are very interesting, on another side scaring me. I spoke with a CIO of a big German bank, and I asked him, how often you are changing your applications? And he said, on average, 1 month. And I said, how? And then he said, IT process, ordering of a new equipment. And then I was searching in internet. Amazon is changing their applications 23,000 times per day. That is unbelievable acceleration. And they are a competitor for me, but I have a huge respect what is happening in the modern IT. And I really believe the value in our applications. We help the society, we help the IT companies, the IT departments, and the different type of the ecosystems and the partners. Because the new expectations are coming. We want to be more strategic. We have to change the way how we are dealing with the business. I also believe we have to be more innovative. And I read that Jeff, the boss of Amazon, said something very simple and so nice. The journalist asked him, what is innovation for you? And he said, it's not a rocket science. Innovation means you do something for the customer today, different as yesterday, and he is more happier. That is the innovation. And we always have to think about the customer. Now, one level down. A little bit technology, but still no products mentioned by me. Gartner said something which became right thing. We are living, and we will even more live, in the buy model IT. As this message came, I didn't understand it, I didn't support it. In the meantime, I'm pretty sure we will have a 2 model. We will have a legacy model, which will still for many years be there, even growth, a little bit slower, but will grow. But the real change will happen in the cloud native, in the platform as a service, is an infrastructure as a service, and a software as a service. But I want to put some focus on something very important. People are making the business with people. At the end of the day, it's about us. Are you sometimes scared what is going on? It is very complex. It is a lot of stuff. And I think on top of technology, on top of business, on top of strategy, we have to spend some time to think about us. Do I have enough time to learn? Do I have enough time to change? And one of the cultural DNAs which I am pushing in my company is to give enough time to people to learn and to develop. That is very, very important. And then something which I believe will change in the IT. A lot of business in IT in the last 10 years was transactional. I produce, you buy, you run that for your customer. What is now developing is that we are developing much more engineered solution. We are giving our intellectual property in a solutions which are delivered to you as an outcome. I took it from the car industry. I strongly believe, especially in Germany, but everywhere, we can learn from some industries, and car industry is one of them. I will skip this slide and go to the next. That is a very personal 4 slides from me. What our users, what your end customers needs from IT. The first one, I believe the customers want the simple things. Isn't it? Is that not the success of the mobile phones? They are simple to use. The second one, what the users want is choice. The users doesn't want a lock-in. They want a flexibility to pick up what is the best for them. And the second thing, I really thought that will change. As an IT leader, I also have to make my business. I have to make money for my company and for the society. And I thought this game with the IT as a cost center will change a little bit. That didn't change. If I have to sell something to you, to my partners, to whoever, the economics of IT is still very important, and that is bringing me back to commodity hardware, to software eats the world, to the converged technology, to the digital transformation, because these big companies are making it very effective, very efficient. I would not like to use the word, but it's not far from the truth, also very cheap IT with the highest quality. And then a very simple thing. I have a family. I want to have my job. Do you want that? I believe in everything what I'm doing, I want to give you intellectual property that you survive with your job. That is something what we never thought in the past. And that is an invitation between the vendors and the IT departments to be the partner and not to have only purchasing connection, but to help all of us to go on the next level. And then now going even level down. And I will not go into technology. Even I have 2 technology slides. What I believe is happening. In the last 2 or 3 years, we didn't invest enough in this country and in Europe in IT. I was thinking why. I was analyzing. We did a surveys. I spoke with a lot of people. The IT decision makers are a little bit unsure what is going on. They don't know public cloud, hybrid cloud, private cloud, so many new technologies. We are now in the situation that we have a jam in the data centers in this country, in this continent, and we will have to invest to modernize the infrastructure. Let me have some terms: software-defined data center, converged technology, flash technology. We have to be better with the old technology. We will not be able to calculate all this data which we are producing. To get the response in the right time, we will have to invest in the new technology. But at the same time, we have, and I will go to the next slide, I really apologize for some terms which are technology-driven, but it's not about these terms. Don't spend the time on the terms. I believe we need more automatization, more delivery. And I didn't have a better slide as my own slide, but it's not about my company. It is about modernization, automatization of the IT. And let me make a little bit provocative question. At the end of the day, the question will be, who will be faster? Car industry in learning how to make a car as a connected internet small data center car? Or will Google learn to make the car better? That is the society question of the next 10 or 15 years. And the last slide or 2. And then I would like to have some questions. I put some provocative hypotheses in the room. I will finish with a little bit understanding for my company. We are very proud to drive something what I call personally democratization of IT. Our company is a federation of different companies. If you look what Google is doing with Alphabet, we did it a few years ago, and every of our customer can have a free choice, and to say, I want your all solutions or I want a piece of that. I'm not telling you that to do the marketing for my company. Even I'm very proud. We have some really, really nice technology pieces, but it is about the way how we collaborate to each other. And finishing with a few of my favorite slides. I am suggesting IT people in this room to be the president in your company. I was thinking, who will be that? CFO? No, he will not. CMO, very important. HR director, very important. If Dinko's hypothesis, business is IT, is right, the future CEO of the company is a CIO. Take it or leave it. That will be the future. And my suggestion is we will be proud as IT people and help the business people to go to the next level. And if we don't do that, my daughter will do it. She's 17. She is great. My son is 12. Even I'm IT guy. They help me with all things. The new generation is coming, and we have to be prepared for that. And the last slides. My offer to you is we as a business, as a IT, want to help the business, but also in the name of my company. I'm representing here also my company. My company will help you as a users to be relaxed. Let us imagine you are the yellow one and I'm the red one, and you enjoy your life, your business, you develop new skills, and we will do the work for you. That's all from my side. Any questions? So, if there are no questions, that means I answered everything in advance or I didn't answer anything. Please don't leave me without questions, go home. Any questions? Nothing. Okay. Yeah?
Done? Okay. Very good then.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.